I'm here today at Rainbow Omega in Calhoun County, Alabama. Going to be speaking with Kathy about landscaping for fall. Some of those tips and tricks for some fall decor, maybe for your porch, or even some planting trees or shrubs in your yard. Kathy, I would love to hear a little bit of information about Rainbow Omega as a whole, and then also, of course, about the garden center that you manage here.
The garden center is a place where we bring our plants down from our greenhouses, where the residents are allowed to go in and work and help grow the plants from the little bitty baby stages to what you see out here now.
That's great. So you say residents, so tell me a little bit about Rainbow Omega and what makes Rainbow Omega what it is.
Rainbow Omega is a facility for our adults with developmental disabilities. The greenhouse and the garden center allows the individuals to come and work, and it gives them a place to make money, to go out and buy wherever they would like to go buy, go to the movies, go out to eat.
And as you just said, you take care of those physical needs that they have, and also it seems those emotional needs too, because we all know that it's very important to be productive and to be, and getting your hands in the dirt sometimes can be very therapeutic as well. So it sounds like that it's really well-rounded as far as what you guys do to contribute to their well-being as a whole.
And you can tell the pride and love in our plants because they're so big.
Right?
And you know, and when a customer walks in, they'll say, well, this is the one that I grew, or this is the one so-and-so has, you need that one. And you know, I wish more people out in the world would take that much pride in their work.
I was going to say, it really sounds like they really take ownership of it, really pride in the ownership of what they've done and what they've helped to create through the seasons of nurturing it and growing it. Well, I'm so excited to see these mums that you're talking about and some other things that you guys offer. So Kathy, I see you have a variety of mums and colors as far as the dark red, the yellows. I think I've seen some orange, the orange color, the burnt orange color. How many do you guys grow annually?
We grow about 3,000 a year.
Well, the colors are beautiful, and I know you guys also have some other flowers. I know the pansies here, so tell me a little bit about some of the other things you have also on the table.
For the fall and winter months, we also have the Dusty Miller, some dianthus, and then we have some kale and cabbage, and one of my favorites, the millet.
So you mentioned the kale and the cabbage. Now, of course, we think about that, whether that be in a soup or a kale salad or something of that sort, but I know this is a little more ornamental. So how would you put all these things together to really pull it together for a landscape or design, if you will?
My favorite thing to do is I like to use something that will be a thriller, which is something tall and spiky in the middle, and that can be your kales and your millet, and then you can come down with your cabbages or your Dusty Miller or your dianthus. So that would be your filler. So thriller, filler, and then your pansies would be a spiller.
That's awesome. And too, I guess you're bringing in not only those variations of heights and colors and textures and everything that really catches your eye and really pops out when you're putting it on display.
And that's what you want to do. When you're trying to, when you just buy a brand new home, your money is being spread so thinly on everything that you want to do an impact. And so a mass of something is much better than one here, one there. So if you come in and do an area on each side of your porch or your driveway and you put these in, you're going to have more power of people looking in and seeing the color.
So as far as landscaping in the fall, I've heard a lot that the fall is a perfect time to do, whether it be feeding your lawn or planting shrubs or trees or things of that sort. What can you tell us about that, Kathy, and is this the best time to do that?
Yes, this is the best time to be planting. Fall season is the time of year where most of your plants are going to sleep and resting. So when you plant, you're going to get 2 seasons into one, and that means the roots are going to go down and get established. So next spring, when it warms up, they can handle dryness. It also gives them the ability to put on next year's new growth. What you look for is the new buds coming on. Planting them this time of year is the best. The best way to plant is you dig the hole always the same depth of what the soil is, but twice as wide. And then you want to amend your soil with soil conditioner, 50-50, and then cover it back up and then water it in heavy. This is the best time of the year to plant like Japanese maples we have here, dogwoods, azaleas, anything that would bloom for spring is the best time to plant now.
Do you have to do any type of pruning or anything like that with them before you put them in the soil, or plant them as is at this point?
If you're out buying from a local nursery, they should have everything cleaned up and ready for you. Now, if somebody's given you one from their yard, but you want to look for the dead material and cut that out, and then just let it defoliate on its own. It'll go through a color change and then lose its leaves. You want to make sure your flower beds are cleaned up, any weeds cleaned out, any sticks that may have fallen cleaned out, and then you'll want to fertilize with just regular cow manure, no organic matter, and then mulch it. I like to say clip, drip, and equip.
So Kathy, thank you so much for having us out to Rainbow Omega. So if people wanted to come out and see what you guys have here in the garden center, or as far as any plants that you have, how would they get in touch with you?
They can call Rainbow Omega, 256-831-0919, extension 260. They're welcome to come out. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, Saturdays, 8 to 2.
Well, I really appreciate your time, Kathy. This has been very fun and very educational, and I can't wait to make my purchase before we go. Thank you guys so much for watching this community highlight. We've had a great time here at Rainbow Omega. Really hope you guys have taken some tips from this as far as your planting. Whether you're ready, getting your home ready, your yard ready for spring so it can be at its best when you're outdoors this spring and summer enjoying that time with your family, or if maybe you're thinking of putting it on the market, I hope you've taken something away. If you do need information about marketing your home, you can text MOVE to 35620.